12 sexual assaults reported. And Ohio University students are fed up. Athens, Ohio. Around the campus of Ohio University, in the first 4 weeks of school, campus and local police have received about a dozen reports of sexual assault. And the students have had enough. This year, in the midst of Me Too, of admired public figures being held accountable for past behavior toward women, and when a Supreme Court justice nominee is accused of sexual assault, this well-respected university in a small southeast Ohio town has responded with rage and, as importantly, action. In previous years on OU's campus, white bed sheets and banners hung beneath large Greek letters on fraternities and sororities lining College Street, with messages painted to degrade and sexualize women. The sayings, "So nasty we can hardly print them here," encouraged male predatory behavior and female subordination and disenfranchisement. But last week, in Athens, anyone driving past Greek houses could read, in flapping bedsheet scrawl, "No does not mean convince me, our bodies, our rules," and "Stand with survivors." It's not just the women who are angry. It surprised me that there was a greater need to do something from people who otherwise might not be speaking up, Mallory Golsky, president of OU's Women's Panhellenic Association, said as she sat at Brennan's Coffee Cafe. While students say the number of assaults reported on this campus seem higher than ever before, they fit into a national trend. More than half of college sexual assaults annually take place between August and November. Experts call that particularly dangerous time for students the red zone. My mind immediately thought, wow, I'm so glad people are reporting the sexual assault because I know that they happen every weekend and people just don't report them, said Tori Doran, a senior at OU. Maybe it's not that our campus is getting more unsafe, but that we're becoming more aware and more of an activist community. Within 30 minutes, 500 women joined. Riesnar and Halpin reached out to GroupMe to expand the number of members allowed in a group. Now, there are more than 1,000 female students in it. The first night it was up, someone sent a message saying their younger sister was scared to walk alone from Baker University Center. Within minutes, other women in the group volunteered to pick her up. For student body president Maddie Sloat, it was working with her peers and Student Senate to start hosting forums about the issue and get feedback from students on what safety measures should be implemented. She's also using the student momentum to put pressure on administrators to secure funding for sexual assault programming and installing more lighting around campus. "You want to do as much as you can with university policy," Sloat said, "but we're acknowledging as well that there's only so much that we can push for administrators to change. I rarely would have to experience something like this, and yet, my best friends could experience something like this every time they walk out the door," Shanklin said. "I was fed up." About 500 students have already RSVP'd to the event, which is described as a student-led initiative to promote accountability and shut down acts of sexual violence at OU. "It's making students aware that it's happening," Wagner said. "Students are starting to realize this is a problem and take it upon themselves to fix it." For Spencer Brown, it was volunteering to stand by a table outside Baker University Center showing support for sexual assault survivors after his fraternity and others put up banners in support of women on campus. OU's Interfraternity Council set up a table for students to pose with statements against sexual assault to post on social media. For Anthony Siliberto and his colleagues, it's providing programming for power-based personal violence, consent education, and bystander intervention training. Siliberto, a graduate assistant for Better Bystanders, said they've received more requests for training this semester, particularly from Greek life organizations and local bars. They also work with OU athletic teams. Ohio University President M. Dwayne Nellis also stepped up when he saw that his students didn't feel safe on campus by releasing a statement and sending a letter to parents.
MW News. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.